Hey, how's it going, everyone? Jeff with Wabash Outdoors. Got Bug behind the camera running it for me today. Say hi, Bug.
Hi, Bug. I know. Hi, everyone.
I knew she was going to do that. But hey, a little bit, getting ready to do some wood cutting here in a little bit, but I figured I'd bring you upstairs to the room that I'm kind of setting up for mine and Bug's a little vlog area. It's our sort of vlog area and amateur tattoo area. Um, yeah, my daughter and I, we do tats for our friends and families and stuff, and so that's a little bit of what we do and everything. Um, but yeah, back to this, our little corner here. As you can see, I got it kind of set up. It's basically everything that Bug and I enjoys doing and everything, and give you a little bit of background on it and stuff. Like right here, we have our tent and everything. So when we go down on the Wabash camping and stuff, and it shows that we like doing fishing and everything. And but Bug's waiting for warm weather because she's wanting to get back on the river, see if she can catch some of those gurs.
Yeah, the wonderful fish.
But that's part of what we enjoy doing is our camping and our fishing. So I got that set up in our corner. So you see some of the trophies here. It's from my derby days and racing days and stuff like that. This is my last trophy that I gotten. Last time I ran in derby, it was back in 2013. I took second place in the trucks. Some other trophies I've got here from Crawford County Fairground and Clark County Fairground. My first place trophy from Crawford County Fairground. You don't have to get real close, dear. Get back where you can get everything. But yeah, just some of my trophies that shows that where I derbied and everything. Then I got my plaque right here from Clay County Speedway whenever I was racing down there. I was actually winning the points championship and rookie of the year back in 2011 whenever I was racing, whenever I first started racing and stuff. Then towards the end of the racing season, I had 5 races left, I believe. Pretty sure it's what I had left, and I guess people down there in Clay County didn't like a newcomer, and especially a rookie, beating them and stuff, so they called my sponsors I had and told them I was a dirty driver, and that's the only reason why I was winning the points championship. Regardless, that I never won a race at all. I won a few dirt track heats, but I never won an actual race, but I always placed in the top 3. So, and I ended up was winning the points championship until the last 5 races. Then my sponsors dropped me because they believed the people that was calling him instead of believing his actual racer and actually going to watch the race. So I didn't have the money to make my last 5 races because I didn't have that sponsor money and everything. Plus my hours got cut at work, which didn't give me enough money to actually race anymore, being I didn't have my sponsors. So I went from first place in points back in 2011 down at Clay County Speedway to 9th place, according to the plaque. So that's how many spots I lost in those 5 races. And so with that being said, and this is the car I was racing down at Clay County Speedway whenever I was winning the points championship. This picture right here, this has been, what, Bug, about 2 years ago?
Been a while.
It's whenever I was racing modifieds with the A-Mons and stuff. And this was my very last race that I raced. Me and this driver right here, we're both pretty new to racing mods and everything. And him and I we put on a hell of a racing show, even though we was in the back of the pack because we didn't have the stuff to stay up front with everybody else. But him and I put on a heck of a show. Raced clean for 10 laps until he blew his engine. Then he blowed his engine and stuff, and I was still going on, and then I got wrecked out. Instead of someone trying to drive around me, they tried to drive through me and tore the hell out of the car, and I decided that was it. I was done racing because didn't have no sponsors then either, and Bug and I was the only one that was actually putting money in it, and it was getting towards the end of the season, and we needed to get stuff done for the house and weatherized and everything, ready for winter and everything. So I decided then that I was done racing for that year. Then I just haven't went back to it because really never had the extra money to do it. So that was the last time I was on track, was a couple years ago driving A-mods. Then as you can see, I got my Vivitar drone down here. I plan on learning it once the weather gets a little bit better. I'm going to start practicing in with it a little bit better so I can start getting some camera footage out of it from above and stuff, like when we go to the river or to a race or something like that. I can use this drone to do some recordings and stuff. So look forward to some drone footage later on in the season, especially if we go to the mud parks. And I just set my racing helmet out here, and so I just laid it out here to set. Then as you can tell, I got my crossbow for Bug and I likes to hunt, so I got it sitting up here. And for we both gun hunt and crossbow hunt and stuff like that, but YouTube and frowns about having pew-pews, guns, whatever you want to call them, on the videos and stuff, so I didn't put no shotgun or anything like that up in here. So I'm just got the crossbow to represent our hunting and everything. So, but we plan on, I'm hoping to be getting some property this year. That's one of our main goals this year, is getting some property of our own. So hopefully that pans out, so that way we can do a lot better hunting videos and not have to worry about like some of the videos you guys see on our YouTube channel and everything, where we always got messed with, or someone tearing our hunting stands or our blinds up and stuff. But that's the deal with the hunting stuff. Then down here on the floor, you see this big ruck bag. That's just basically everything I got in there is basically for survival. I'm going to do a video on it sometime later, but everything I've got in this bag for like emergency purposes, like survival or disaster or anything like a disaster happening and stuff. It's got a lot of stuff in it, and normally I carry this in the vehicle with us everywhere we go, just in case something happens. But I'm going to be doing a video on it. I'll show everything in the bag here, what all I got in it and everything. Maybe you guys may have some suggestions of something else to put in it. Then last but not least, got my old Crash Boomer banner up here. This is whenever I go to demolition derbies, whenever there was some derby tracks want me to come and do book signings and stuff, I would go to the derbies and stuff and do some book signings and everything, and I had this banner made and stuff. So, and you guys are probably wondering, well, you know Bug likes to camp, she likes to fish and hunt and everything, but there's no pictures of her or of anything that she likes doing up here. But that's where you're wrong. This orange car right here, I covered my book. It's actually Bug driving this demolition derby. This is actually the derby she was driving in. And she took 5th in this derby. And she had the car to beat. It's just this car, as you can see this car right here, she hit this car so hard she implanted the front tire in the back of the trunk of this car here, and she was shoving this car all the way up and down the track for 5 minutes with this car, the car that Bug was driving. and they finally made them break their sticks because they wasn't making no competitive hits or anything like that. So, but yeah, the bug was the cover of my book that I read through Crash Boomer. And like I say, Crash Boomer's been out since 2012. It has been pitched to Hollywood, but someone took and stole the product out of my book to make their own movie out of the book and everything. And which, if you guys want to know more about that, there's a video on there that says I was robbed. Check that video out. It'll explain it in detail of what had happened. I don't want to go into it from here. But yeah, this is everything that Bug and I enjoys doing and what we've done and what I've done. So it's going to be like our backdrop for our new vlogs when we're in the house doing vlogs. So, but we just wanted to do a little video to show you guys. And hopefully we'll have mud bog pictures and stuff of our mud truck once we get it built, put up here soon. So, love you guys. Like, share our videos, subscribe to us if you haven't subscribed to us yet, because we plan on having a lot of fun things that we're going to do this year that we've got planned out. So, hope to see y'all. You guys take care. Later.